This video recording is exactly how to do a post using a video. And the example is one that's already been uploaded to YouTube. So the first thing I'm going to do is log in to my administrator account by putting in the CAPTCHA code U2UE. And you'll notice on the domain right now there's a 2 after the / in .com. That's because that's where it is now. It's located in a directory where your main site lives now. And that's how I had to do it, so that I could put a landing page for people who came to your site for the first time at just the .com. Okay, so I'm going into the dashboard. And that's where the first thing I'm going to show you is who's online. So it actually tells me who is online, and it says you in Toronto. And anybody else that's online at the time will actually show up in there too. Now where you put this media is on the server, and it ends in .mov, which means that it's going to take a lot of bandwidth if people started watching a movie on your server, so that's not the place to put it. So don't load it up into there, just put images up into here, like, you know, the image for the post itself that you want. And there's some standard images, and this is how you select the image gallery so you can see all the images in a flash, so you can choose what one you want to add to your post. Those are all the ones in there, and you can put more images in there. There's plenty of room for all kinds of images, and the correct size for the image dimensions are 1143 by 600. 1143 wide. All these green ones I've made 1143 pixels wide and 600 pixels high. Okay, so let's getting on with the post. Now there's two ways you can make the new post up, and that's right here where it's under post in the dashboard and add new post, or right under here under new and post. It just seems to be the easiest when you log in to just go right here. So I'm just going to go new post, and it will open up the screen to put the title in here. Now I've already got your YouTube channel open there and logged in because I wanted to show you where to put the description. Now in your post on YouTube, this is the description right here. So that I'm going to go Control C and copy when it's highlighted, and back in the post I'm going to go paste it by going Control V. Now excuse me, it's a little bit long of a title, so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to cut it out there. Saints, if you claim to love God. Okay, now I'm going to put the whole title down here and make that title a heading 3. And if you see any of this kind of text afterwards, it's something's been picked up from Facebook, or sorry, not from Facebook, from YouTube. It's anomalous kind of text. Okay, so now where the cursor is, I'm just going to press the enter button and get the cursor down one line below where the description is going to go. Now, you gave me the description here, and that was in your messages, but I copied it to a notepad file because when you copy any text to a notepad file, it doesn't pick up any unwanted kind of characters or code that you don't want it to have. It's just in notepad. So I've highlighted it there. I'm going to go Control C or copy, go back to the post, and now this is the description right here that's going in the post, right? And at the same time, I'm going to go over here to your YouTube channel, and you notice that when you're logged in, you can go to the video manager, which I'm going to go to here. And in the video manager, you can edit this video. This is the one that you just put up there. And editing that video, you notice down here you have the title, and then the only thing that you put here is the reference. Now what I'd suggest you do for your YouTube channel is always start out with your domain name. newwinediaconia.com. The reason for that, it starts linking your YouTube channel to your website. You can leave the scripture in there, and then I'm going to paste, which is still from this notepad document here. So I've gone control copy on that, and it's still in the computer clipboard. So control V or paste that title down there as well. Okay, so that's where you should be putting your titles, and then all you have to do when you make your video up is you just come up here and grab this part of the title, except for the domain name, which you don't need to put into the post when you're posting it on your website. Okay, so I'm just going to go over here. I'm going to save the changes. That saves the changes on your website, or sorry, on your YouTube channel. And now what you want to do with this YouTube is go back to the YouTube that you just put up here. Okay, let's go to the video manager this way. Okay, what I want to do is just go to this now, so I'm just going to hover over that text and open that up in a new screen. Or I'll just, there we go. Opening it up in a new screen twice now. Okay, so that's the video. Right, now what you need to do is the same video, or the same URL that you got me there is right down here. So I'm going to select that and go control copy. Now that's in the computer's clipboard. And when I'm going to come over to your post here, this is the post we're making up, so I'm going to make sure that the cursor is flashing down below the line where I want the video short code to go in there. And this is how you put a YouTube video into your post. Okay, you left click on that. It's going to bring up this screen, and then the second bar down here is you're going to search for the video, which you've made it a video that's open to the world. And so I'm going to paste what's in the computer clipboard here from your video that I'm searching for. Okay, and press search, and of course it will find it because it's public. And I'm just going to insert that into editor. Now you'll notice that this is the code that goes into your editor right here. That's the video. Okay, it's got to be this way in this editor. Now once you've got the text in this post that you're making up, and you've got the title, so this is the description, this is the title. Now you want to set the featured image so it shows up on Facebook. So this is how you set the featured image, and it's going to go into your media library here that you've got all these posts to choose from. And I'm just going to choose the default one. This is another post from Cheryl, or by Cheryl. I'm going to set the featured image, and it will do that. Now the next thing I'm going to do is publish it, because it is ready to go. It's exactly the way that you want it to show up there. Maybe except, yeah, that's fine there. So I'm going to publish that, and we can change anything on this after it's actually published, but now it is going live on your website. As soon as you push the publish button here, it will go live on your website. As long as you're not logged into the development server, this is going live on your website. Now, you can actually check that by viewing the post up here. So I right click and open it up in another screen, and it should open up that post, and you should be able to see that. Another post by Cheryl. Yes, you see now, this is the description text that goes down here, so you don't get any of the video code. It's good to have a description about that long that goes in here, and that's why you put the description in to the post, because that's what's going to show up on Facebook as well as in your website. That's why this part of it's important, okay? That's why I mentioned it. You got to start getting in the habit of making up a description in YouTube. So this is what the post is going to look like, and you notice on the main domain, it's only, these are not ads, but they're actually posts from your website that are showing up down here just as a different selection. So I've turned the feature off where it posts like other people's posts in there on your main website, so you don't have to worry about yucky, raunchy posts showing up there below your videos. Okay, so now that it is live, I'm going to go back to the editor again, okay, which is still open. I'm going to show you if it to make sure that the correct video shows up on your Facebook post. This is how you validate the social settings. Okay, is you just look down just below the post, you'll see social settings. You click on validate, and then you click validate open graph. It opens up another page, and then what you do is you fetch the latest information right here, fetch new scrape information. And this is how you can get any post to show the correct image on your Facebook page, and you'll notice it's selecting the featured image that's going to be showing up there. And this is exactly how the text is going to show up on Facebook. Now, before I do it, I'm going to change the author or the maker of this post, in the case of your being an administrator, from me, the website creator, to you. And you can do this in your post. If you go now to the posts, all posts, since it's saved already, and you'll notice that there is the post, and I'm going to do a quick edit right here. Okay, so the quick edit is the author is now you, just like you made it, and I'm going to update that. Okay, and now I'm just going to make sure that that is information has been updated in the post itself. So I'm going to go back to edit it by pushing the edit button. It's going to open up the editor again. And I'll do the validate this again. So it'll validate the open graph, and it should be saying your name in the bottom of this post now. All right. Let's see if it does. Yes, it does. There it is by Cheryl now, you see? Right there. Okay, so we close that screen up now, because that just that's Facebook's debugger, it's called. And we'll update for the last time on this post. And we'll make sure that it looks right again just by refreshing the screen here. So I'm just going to refresh the screen. And this now will be the new post that I'm going to share on your Facebook page. Now I've got your Facebook profile open and logged in as you, so that it will show up on your Facebook page, New Wine Diakonia. And this is, oops, making you dizzy now. This is what you got to actually select right here, is the, and I'm sure you've been doing this on Facebook already, but just grab the URL in the address bar for that post when you got it in the viewing mode here, so you can see exactly what this post looks like. And you select that all, so you're highlighting it. And on my keyboard, I'm going Control-C, which is copying it to the clipboard of the computer. Now I'm going to your logged in Facebook account here on your New Wine Diakonia page, and I'm going to go Control V or paste that right there. And you notice it grabs the graphic, which is 1143 pixels wide and 600 pixels high to fit perfectly here. And this is what shows up in the post, this being part of your title, Saints, if you claim to love God. That's why I made it a shorter title, because it actually appends, what's on your site there. And then I put the full text in here along with what you told me is the description, you see, and it's by Cheryl. So just like any other post on Facebook now, you push the publish button. Now it is live on your Facebook, and we're doing it in the correct order. You make the post up on your website first, and then you share it on your Facebook page like this. Now, what I was mentioning to you before about making a post always live at the top, you can pin the post up here, or you can unpin a post. So you can make that, you can unpin that from the top if you want, but I would leave that at the top because it's like it's an announcement for your website being live. So when you refresh the page, all of a sudden it will be at the top again. Okay, so I think that's all I was going to show you, except this one funny thing I'll end with is this is the video that I captured, so this is what you uploaded to the server, and I don't even know how to reverse this and make it right side up.
Hi, Cheryl here.
So I don't know how you did that, or why your camera does that, or what on earth is going on. I've never seen this in my life. I mean, there probably is a way that I can flip it around in Camtasia, but I've never had to. Okay, so that was just for a little comedic relief. In keeping with on your Facebook page, like you were mentioning yesterday, I think on Facebook, where each post gets a category that is actually being listed in, and you can edit that category as well. You can put whatever graphic you want on the front of your post as well if you want to change that, but you can make it more than comedy if you want, that is, just by putting some tags in here. Put spiritual or something. Press the enter button. Now it will show up as, when somebody's searching for something spiritual. Might be more appropriate than comedy, and unless it's a video like you showed me yesterday. Okay, enough of that. I'm not laughing at you. I'm laughing with you because there was a stage where I had to learn all this stuff too, and it's just, you don't know about some things, and now you're gonna know. Hopefully you will go through right to the end of this one, okay? Alrighty, so I'm just gonna stop this recording.